We need to move here, Paws murmured quietly. It was silent, less than a whisper, but it was certain. Tempest looked confused. But we have a great den, and our pups are so young. She laughed slightly. That ended up as a slight hiccup. But it's our cubs are being protected by their cubs. She stuck out her tail, harshness flashing in her eyes. They're so small. We can't force them to travel this distance. But they're the thing's cubs. They made that place. This place is out here, wild, it's free, it's everything I want. She stayed silent, staring out into the distance. Give them a couple days. A couple sleeps. That's all we need, she barked. And from her eyes, Paws understood that he couldn't force her more. 2 sleeps. He croaked. 2 sleeps and we'd get out of that place. He shivered slightly. He wouldn't be able to sleep beside there. That was for certain. I'll get ready for this den. Hi, it's Snap here and welcome back to another video. Today we are back with Paws and Skies of Tempest. With their 4 pups, Storm and Basil, and the other 2 girls we are going to be shortly naming because I got a bunch of wonderful suggestions from you guys. And this is my point to quickly say, now the pups will be named, that doesn't mean it's the end of their naming. When they become young hunters, they get their of part, like their second part. So, Clouds of Storm could be Storm's young hunter name and name for the rest of her life. So if you have ideas for those guys' names, drop those in the comments now. I'm excited. I need help naming those. Anyways, otherwise, you might be wondering what just happened then. And yes, these 2 have made a decision. He really, I think it's this den. Yeah, I think it's that den. He hates, for some reason, he seems to hate anything to do with the humans and whatever those are. Even though they don't exist here, he seems to hate the presence of them for some reason, which is definitely interesting. Keep in mind his previous lore, because it is going to be in line with that. Okay, this is the pickaxe, actually, but this is where he started. I think he's a quite sentimental wolf. Yeah, he's quite sentimental. He'd just be like, this is where I saw my pack leave. And I think he's feeling now, like, especially Skies of Tempest, that put down her foot and said 2 sleeps. Let the pups sleep twice, and then she'll allow them to leave. Oh, what is the... Okay. There's the Morine herd, and then the lead herd, and... Okay, there's some... Yep, here's the lead herd. Okay. That's the wrong way. Let's quickly go hunting. We're doing pretty well while we're here. Let's quickly mark this hex. We should have been doing that. But, yes, that is some interesting things to think about. You'll see. But, anyways, let's just quickly hunt down these elk. Try to get a snack for these 2. And their pups, because I believe, yeah, we did pretty much feed them to full yesterday, but, not yesterday, last episode. Anyway, some more interesting news for the people that, have been since before my 200 subscriber milestone, which should be most of you, is that, I have just recently finished my 2nd sketchbook, actually. I filled up another sketchbook before this, but this is the 2nd sketchbook that I've ever fully filled. And so, probably not tomorrow, video, but maybe the next day that video might come out of me doing a little tour of that sketchbook, which is interesting. There's a lot of my OCs and stories in there and everything. Oh. That's a sign for him, I would say, that they found this elk herd, because I believe their den is actually like a second away. I don't know how he missed this herd. But, yeah, literally it's right there. Oh my god. Wow. Anyways, that wild goose chase was for nothing, but I think he'd take this sort of as a sign, because he's spiritual, unlike Fire of Sun. So I think he would take this as a sign that that den is the one that he needs to choose. He needs it. But we do also need to choose an elk to take down. I don't remember. I don't think there are calves this season, so... Okay, you're half health, actually. Ooh, which one? Yeah. Okay, this guy's a Tempest. Might be trying to single her out. She's doing well. I'm tempted just to let her, sort of. I don't like this girl being in the middle of the herd. She's definitely got energy still. Oh, ow, 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 ow. That really hurt. Oh my god. I don't know. Ooh, ooh. I'm not certain about this. All of these are like at half health, but they're strong. She just stumbled. You just stumbled. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, yes, yes, this is one. This is the one that we want. This is the one we're going for. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ow, 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 ow. Accurate hunting is difficult. Oh my god. Let's just quickly mark those hacks. Okay, actually that made it to full. But I think this would settle a little bit of their tribulations with each other. A good hunt. She... Oh wait, I can actually look up. Yeah, she just got 4% damage. That was great. Most of our territory is actually really well marked right now. Aside from that hex for some reason, but... I think he will go back to their pups. I think he's a little cautious about the pups right now. Like, obviously they'd have to stay there for 4 weeks, but I feel during that time he would be out hunting instead of, beside his mate all that time in the den, because he really hates this den. I think we will make him sort of stay a little off it, like a little wandering around the edges. But we do, let's just keep, yeah, like he'll just keep like this far from the den. Might just wait for the pups. But we have named our 2 boys, Storm and Basil, but our 2 girls are the ones that we need. We have got completely dark-coated wolves, KK ones, uppercase K, lowercase k, or is it lowercase? It's uppercase K. I know very limited bits about, okay, not Storm, here. 22446F is sort of like this purplish tone. We have got 2 guys' names like Basil and Storm, so I think that we're going to try to choose like one name that is like the rain or something, and then one name that is sort of like a thing, another thing. So she is sort of the purpley. So I've got a bunch of like different names here. Let me think. Rain, cloud, or lightning. I might just call her simply Rain. Like, it's a quite classic name, but it sort of suits her. I think she's that one. So here's little Rain. Very cute, very cute. You need some names for that. And then she's definitely more of a dark, like... Oh, actually, I should think. That could be, like... Okay. I think I'm gonna name her... Lightning, and she is actually going to be like saffron or mint or something, because I feel like that suits her better. Saffron or sage? I think I might call her Saffron. I like the name Saffron. I think Saffron's more of like a, I believe Saffron's more of like a ginger red sort of fruit, but spice, but anyways, I think he's pretty eager to get this first. Are they all full? Yeah. I think he's eager to get this first sleep done and dusted. So let's just, yeah, he's just gonna stay away from that den. So let's just get this first sleep over and done with. We probably will be moving this episode. Maybe next episode. I'm trying to trim back my episodes a little bit more to like 30-minute minutes instead of. Ooh, why did we wake up like that? Ooh. But I'm gonna try to play him like he is the young parent that he is. A little bit more nervous. But we have a cute family now. Saffron and Basil and Lightning and Storm. Which are very they're asleep. Wait. Oh, look at them. That's so cute. Let me just pop the names back on. They're full. Our territory's doing well, honestly. Not doing well. He definitely wanted to get up into these hinterlands, but I don't think he's going to be able to. I think we're going to have to just go marking. I'm tempted to leave Skies a Tempest here. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave Skies a Tempest here. Babysitting, and then he's going to go out, get this elk down this way. As long as she doesn't... I guess she could follow him getting the elk, but it doesn't look like she is going to. Which I don't mind. I actually sort of like non-clingy mates, because they go off on their own to mark territory, and they actually stay at home babysitting, so... Where is this? As long as there's not like a cougar or something on this thing. Let's grab a rabbit on the way there, I guess. There's a mule deer. Oh, they're howling. He'll just howl back, I think. Be like, hey. Oh, dogs. He would not be happy about that. What the bleep? What the bleep? Can we get these two to fight each other? Huh? Guys, you can't goose guard the carcass like that. Oh my god. Could they get off the carcass? You're not meant to be doing this. Oh my god. What the? You're not meant to be doing this. Okay, I think I've drawn them both out at least. Yeah, I have. As long as neither of them... Oh my god. I've never really seen that before. Wow. I wouldn't say... would he? Yeah, he'd probably find something of that. The most obscure, strange meaning to that. He'd be like, it means... what would... I don't think he's that obscure. Maybe... But I feel like that's strange enough that I'd think it's something. Like, you're not meant to be where you are. That's... He's definitely not helping his thing with these other whatever these creatures are, by literally the well that keep on telling him, you're meant to be here. You're not meant to be here. You're meant to be here. You're not meant to be here. It's a little bit of a over pushing on by the game. I'm not even guessing this. I manipulate a little bit of stuff behind the scenes. I'm trying to work a bit more story into these darlings' lives, but I did not I did not mean for the entire game to be like, ah, yes, this is dangerous, this is not where you're meant to be. Okay, I sort of want to do it beside the hot springs. Here we go. I think we're just gonna sort of go up here and maybe around and then down. Try to get that 60 hex. And maybe grab this. But we need to go more like up that way. Sadly, they've got literally... So the Badlands pack, which is Compass, actually. They don't have... That's a lot of... We need to probably get back for this... you know, thingamabob. Anyways, I will just do this marking, and I'll see you once we have finished that. Oh, actually, no, I want to quickly... I completely go on derailed tangents at the moment. I hope you guys can understand what I keep on saying, because sometimes I don't even know. This game is so distracting sometimes. But there's an elk herd. Whose herd is that? I want to herd. It's a copper herd. Okay. But I am going into my holidays, so we will probably get a more consistent upload schedule. On other holidays, I will probably disappear for a week or so, because I'm on holiday, and I like leaving, and I don't want to stress about doing videos that time, so yeah, you're not gonna constantly get this upload, especially around Christmas time and everything for where I am. But this holiday I am not going away, so you'll just get more effort, more high effort, more in general videos for the next 2 weeks. Oh, anyways, although I don't want to ban myself out, so we'll see. Oh, I just grabbed another rabbit. Anyways, I'll see you once I've done a bit more of this marking. Hi, we are back. Oh, I need to remember his challenge. But we are back, to the home, and looks like Skies of Tempest was actually spending, but this will be their last night here, which is, it makes sense how little he spent time here. Luckily, Skies of Tempest only got up to 92%, but I do actually, yep, we need to do a bit of affinity making. I think he's just sort of like interacting with children. Let's not say call it affinity. He's just sort of saying hi. He's like, tomorrow we go to the better den, the new den. And Skies of Tempest sort of just glaring at him from beside there. Aww. Okay, let's just do a bit of bouncy. Let's do a little bit of submissive. Body, gaze. Oh, cooldown. That's fine. Let's just sleep. Basil's far away, but he hasn't learnt that yet, so we're going to be a very shadowy pack in the end because of these guys' genetics, because Portagras is lowercase k, and Skies of Tempest is uppercase KK, so all their pups are uppercase K, lowercase k. So they're all going to be black. There's not a chance for them to be gray, which also includes in this game, well, in real life, also includes gingers and browns and stuff. There we go, sorry. But doesn't look like their coats have changed, but let's just fill them up and I guess we'll be going to that then. Anyways, I guess he just immediately, the Wooded Fortress then. I have a feeling that Skies of Tempest chose the name. Yeah, I think he really wants to go up to like the more just wild parts of Lost River and stay away from all like the town and stuff. I don't. You'll have to see why that is, because he did. He was actually raised in that town sort of area. So it's definitely interesting that he's learned to somehow really hate everything to do with that. And we didn't really see that with Isa's son, so it's definitely interesting. It's definitely gonna be something when we figure out what actually happened to him, to mean that he's so desperate to stay away from everything like that. Okay. Come on. Can the Tempest get lightning? Lightning. Okay, lightning's so far behind. Lightning, darling. Come on. He'll just pick her up, I think. I think while he does realize that this is dangerous, I think he might actually feel this a bit more now. Like, a little bit more at ease. He's out in the wilderness again. There's nothing of those types. Anyways, let's go out of that lore because I don't want to spoil too much. But we will just quickly dart up here. And I think he was sort of feeling a little separated from his pups, for one thing, because he didn't want to go where they all hid. And for another, I feel like he's a little bit of a little anxious. A little bit more awkward. A little bit more struggles to make, like, friendships and stuff, which might be why it took him so long to find Skies of Tempest. Anyways, lightning is heavy. Oh, and storm is low. Okay, let's just... Oh, these three are so cute. Okay, we might need to actually slow down for them. Okay, storm's just really lagging. What is she? Oh, she's pretty big. Saffron's actually the smallest right now, but she's up front. Yeah, two boys are in the behind. The behind, what the? Let's get to this, and then we'll regroup at this, huh? Saffron? Why are they not? Come on. Don't know why they're not. Okay, Skies of Tempest, you're also leaving two of our pups behind. Okay, are you old? I guess we're just going to this one to recuperate. Why are you two sitting down? They're just calmly sitting down. You've not got that low of a thing right now. Oh my god. Come on. Let's pick up Storm this time. Storm. Storm, you better get out of that bush. That's the most random line. Storm, you better get out of that bush. Come on, guys. Okay, Skies of Tempest is the only one not coming now. This family is dysfunctional. Okay, we gotta wait for Basil to sort of catch up a little bit. I think Skies of Tempest is getting quite annoyed now. Okay, higher elevations? That's good for us. I think the lower end of elevations are especially this and maybe this. We're not doing great, but I guess we got the back 40 in Blades Peak. We just got the back 40 a little bit. He might want to try to push up into Blades Peak. Like, he's not necessarily that much of a fighter, but he really, for some reason, just wants to get as far away from the town as possible. So, let's just continue on. Oh, Saffron fell. Saffron! The storm. Saffron's there. Lightning's just... Lightning, what are you doing? You're laying down, aren't you? Oh my god. Family. Oh, I got a drop storm. Just try to make sure that they come. Can we get them all together for once? Sky's a tempest. Okay, lightning is not coming now. Okay, come on, lightning. There we go. Finally, this is sort of what I wanted to be. More like a group. Oh, that's not great. That is not great. I'm gonna say because their territory, when they were, I think he might know a little bit about. Oh yeah, that's tough for adults to swim. Yeah, like Sky's a Tempest is struggling. Yep. I don't think we're gonna try to. I think we're gonna have to. Oh, but we can't carry them across. Yes, Basil, come on. Basil, you can do it. Oh, okay, we just gotta hope. Oh, yep, that's a scene and a half. Yes, this is not great here. Oh, this is tough. This is tough for them. But let's just do this. And let's get this over. And then we probably will actually finishing up the episode. Yeah, we will. It's almost 30 minutes. So that's... But surprisingly, all the pups actually did that really well. They're getting pretty tired, though, so... Can we just get to the den before we finish this episode? Yeah, I think it's... Yep, I see it. Just ahead there. Come on, guys. I know you're tired. We just gotta really go. It's right there. Your father's so excited. I feel like he'd be like sort of just yipping to them and jumping around, and I think Sky's a Tempest would sort of feel a little happy for him. Anyways, it's wooded. I don't really like that, but okay, no, pups are with us. Let's just carve out the den. Of course, he does it. There we go. And I think they'd sort of go off each other. It'd be the wooded sanctuary. Yeah, it looks right. The wooded sanctuary den. I think they bounce off each other a little bit. He's like, it should be just the sanctuary. And she's like, no, it's not a sanctuary, it's wooded. Cougars could come for us. And it's like, well, it could be wooded. Great place, den. And it's just like, 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys can figure out what they were saying. Anyways, lightning is of course far behind. Okay, yeah. And let's just pull her back over to the den, like right on top of it. He's like, look at the den, guys, I made. Look, Saffron, you've got a stick, heavy Saffron. Look at the dip here. Look at the mound here. Look at the other mound here. Look at the cool stuff, guys. Anyways, with our beautiful boy doing some interesting stuff and actually being really happy now, though. At his pile. This is probably a good place to end today's episode, because this has been Snap.